Well, I think that we can probably just begin. You guys are currently on your way to a devil's fortress, a devil named Bell. And on the way, you encountered a group of devils outside of his fortress. As you were tearing through the canyons, nearing the fortress carved into the side of a massive volcano rising up out of the Avernian wasteland, you were rushed by a bundle of devils, and you are currently in the midst of that combat still, after using Smiler the Defiler's Hellrider, or his motorcycle, to jump a group of devils charging through the canyon. You've been downed and surrounded, Lep, by a group of these devils, while the other half of you contend with a few flying horn devils on the ridge of the walls of the canyon. And I believe that we ended last week with this devil number 2 here conjuring a companion. So that guy's turn just ended. Oops. And Sylvia, are you currently... Your displacer cloak comes back after like a round or something, right?
Yeah, it goes back to normal, and it reaches my turn again on the following round.
Okay, so you're displaced currently, and you are kind of there hovering over Lep, trying to staunch the bleeding, the extreme bleeding as coming from several infernal wounds. The blood's kind of pumping out of him in these gashes, and the bleeding doesn't seem to stop. So you're making medicine checks on him currently to try and stop some of that blood loss. And as you are there trying to assist him, a few of these devils make some attacks against you.
Are we still in the little shrub thingy?
I don't remember. Shrub thingy?
Oh, the illusory.
Yeah, terrain.
Smiler had casted a spell. I don't quite remember what it was.
Did he cast illusory terrain?
I think so. Something about shadows and scrubs.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I remember that now. I should have put something down to mark that. Yes, he's kind of created a little patch of shadow fade down around you guys, giving you some effects of cover, and so these attacks will have disadvantage against you. Let's see. One of these guys is still confused, and they continue to run off away from their companions. Krayley, you're up.
Hey.
Demis. Oh, gotcha. Krayley.
Oh, am I up?
Yep.
Sorry, somebody tried to get. Okay. Let me see here. I'm just gonna lose 2 arrows at the one directly in front of me, and I'm fine if that's a disadvantage. Let me do that here. 1, 2.
Both of those will will hit. Both your arrows stick into that devil's kind of like faced away from you, so they both kind of stick into his spine, right in between his wings, and he does like one last flap, and then kind of begins to fall. He like strikes the side of the rock, and then tumbles down into the hallucinatory terrain below you guys.
Okay. That'll be my turn.
Got started. Krayley's already kicking ass.
A couple of attacks. One of them does actually hit even with disadvantage for 8 piercing, Sylvie. So make a Constitution save for me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
We're good.
you're all good. Just eight piercing damage. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Smiler will face step down off the ledge beside the two of you, and he begins to you see him lay both of his hands down on Lep's body. You can make a perception check if you want, Sylvie. You see him lay both of his hands down on Lep's body, and you can kind of see kind of in the shadows that are now sort of coalescing around you and the devil's down there, just kind of a veiled outline of his face, and he seems there's this kind of faint blue aura that kind of begins to sort of slightly show sheened around his body, and as he's kind of holding his hands there down on Lep's chest, as these little pulses of light kind of flash out from him, every so often in the shadow you can kind of catch a glimpse of his face, kind of like a light's like rotating around, and every time it passes you can see Smiler's face, and as he's channeling this energy, that strange mad look that he's always gone on his face has kind of like softened, and his eyes have kind of come down to a normal size, and the grins, the large stretched mouth that he normally has has kind of come back to a normal, and you actually see this like very regal, handsome, chiseled face as this energy's pulsing in the shadow, and the twigs coming in up out of his head that are kind of like hair, some of them kind of begin to break off and fall around him, and you begin to see his like skin turn like a pale, go from like a deep green to a pale softer orange, and then his whole face turns kind of white, and his cloak like shudders all at once and goes like a full Arctic white, and kind of smooths out, and you see some of the infernal wounds kind of begin to stop bleeding and close together a bit. And he staunches the bleeding, the massive amounts of bleeding that are it's coming from these wounds. And you hear him under his breath whisper something in Sylvan. Does your character speak Sylvan?
Yeah, I do.
You hear him say, "Don't leave me yet, old friend." And when he's done, Lep, you're no longer bleeding, so you're not going to take a hit of 5d10 bleeding damage at the start of your next turn. And you can now be healed by magical means. And when he's done channeling whatever this magic is, Sylvie, Smiler's, the twigs have all kind of fallen away, and he now has like a big mane of silver white hair falling down around his shoulders that kind of blend in with his cloak, and his skin's turned all white. But his face goes kind of back to that mad, wide grin. Bearded devil makes a couple of attacks. Both missing. And Mavathor, you're up. Oh, you might be frozen. Mavathor, are you there?
Oh yeah, sorry, I just didn't hear you.
Oh, no worries.
Okay, so yeah, my shadows. I'll just start off with them. I'll go ahead and attack the Horned Devil. So I think 3 hits.
Yeah, 3 of those should hit.
Okay. So it takes, let's see, 28 points of necrotic damage. And his strength score drops by 7.
Ooh, that might be close. Let's see. I lost my little sticky that I was tracking that one's on, so let me just math it out real quick. 22 minus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is 12 minus 7. Okay. Not quite, but almost.
Alright. Then he will take a swing at him.
Sorry, 15 hits. Or does not hit. Does not hit, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Darn. Alright, he'll... yeah, he'll step here and use his new feat to use Gift of the Chromatic Dragon to imbue Kraleigh's bow. So it deals an additional d4 lightning damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice.
Add that on there. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Lightning. Oh my goodness.
Gift of the Chromatic Dragon. What is that, a racial feat?
It is a feat from Fitzbands.
Oh, nice. One of the books that I've never even peeped at whatsoever. 2 more devils make attacks at you, Sylvie. both of them. Your AC 17, right? Yeah, they all miss. And you're up.
Right. Well, first things first. I cast Healing Word at level 3. I think. Yeah, level 3. Okay. And then it gets 1 more dice, right?
Yep.
Okay. So get 10 hit points back, Lep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'm going to stab the devil behind me with my +1 dagger.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do I get do I have to make it with disadvantage?
That's a good question. We will say no.
Oh.
See anything? That'll be my turn.
Yeah, your vision is obscured by a half a dozen snake-like devil beards with knife-like pointy ends all slashing past your face in unison together. Lep, your wounds are partially healed, and one of your companions heals you for 10 HP. You sort of wake up next to Smiler's bike. You can see him kind of hovering over you with Sylvie, both kind of trying to keep these devils at bay. And you can see Smiler, your two eyes kind of like meet. You can see that his whole persona has kind of changed. He's got a wintry glow to him now.
I like the new look. And then he's going to yeah, he'll just do that. He's just gonna phase step and he's going to head over there to get out of Danger's way. And then he will cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on himself. And that's 1 more die, right?
Yep, one more D8.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and I'll add that to my health.
22 total.
You go.
6 or 13. Yeah, 22. I'm not good at math.
Nice. All right. Devil goes for Smiler. Getting him, actually. Con save. Passes. Beard as well. Both hit. Okay. One more con save for Smiler. Whoops. That's the devil. Ooh. Okay. Smiler takes some damage, and he becomes poisoned.
Are you silvery barbs for this?
Yeah, you could if you wanted to.
Ha! We'll do that.
The creature just re-rolls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, missing. In a...
And then I'll give Smiler the advantage.
Okay, cool. And 2 attacks at you, Sylvie, both missing, and finally the newest devil that was conjured here will strike at this shadow here with its fork, doing 9 piercing damage. And then it will hurl a ball of flame at the next nearest one to it. The little ball of fire goes flying right past your shadow. And, wait, what's going on here? The other one right beside him, who's almost out of strength, is going to be rolling these attacks at minus 10. I guess the hurl flame will still roll normally. But this first attack at a shadow is going to be at minus 10, so it goes from a 28 to an 18 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
So he does 15 damage to this shadow here.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and hurl flame. What are the shadow's ACs?
12.
12? Okay, he rolls exactly a 12 and hits for 14 fire damage at disadvantage
Okay.
at the same one. And a bearded devil will make 2 attacks against Smiler. One of them slashing into him with his glaive. And Smiler passes his save. Just takes some damage. I think these two are still running on confusion. And they both fail their saving throws. I gotta pull that up real quick. I don't remember what the low roll is. Oh, okay. They both save their fails at the end of their turn and continue to flee. And Crowley, you're up again.
Okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to activate my bow. I think I haven't been doing that. I forgot.
That's okay.
I'm going to pronounce Kondo and ignite the bow, and then I will lose 2 arrows at number 2 for now. Let's do that real quick. Yeah. Oh. And I should have everything.
You have Bless selected as well?
Oh, am I still blessed, or did that?
No, you should still be blessed.
Okay, yep. That should be everything then.
Okay. Your second attack misses, but your first one definitely hits. For 24 total.
Nice.
With a little zap of electricity kind of arcing around the shaft of the arrow. It sticks into the devil's chest, and your second one kind of goes wide. This little devil huddle down here continues making some attacks, disadvantage attacks at you, Sylvie. Both missing. And Smiler, it's advantage just for his first attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe once he uses his advantage, then it goes away.
Okay. He makes 2 attacks with his blade. Opening 2 big gashes in this guy directly in front of him. And a glaive attack and a beard attack. Miss you, Sylvie. Nope, sorry. Beard hits. 21 to hit with disadvantage, 7 piercing. Make a con save for me. No extra effects. Where was that con save for turning evil? I can't remember whatever if it was con or not, but
I think it was wisdom.
oh yeah, wisdom, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mavathor.
Yeah, wisdom's not my best.
Yeah. I'll just start off with the shadows. I'll attack this guy.
Both of those will miss.
Darn. All right. That's the case. As a bonus action, he'll summon his spiritual weapon. Which one will attack? Miss.
12 is a miss as well, yep.
Damn, I'm rolling real low.
I have
yeah.
I have a player in my Sunday game who's playing like an old man, and he hits. His stats aren't bad or anything. It's just the curse of what the character that he's playing. But he's got an average of maybe 1 in 10 attacks at this point, and they're level 5 now.
Oh no!
And it's like serious. Like he misses everything.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He a gnome.
No, he's a human Echo Knight.
Oh.
Interesting.
But he was playing like a halfling, and his halfling character died, which was like a younger boy, and so now he's playing his old character's dad, who's like an old man, and the old man's just not doing good.
Oh.
I guess I'll
About to be a
try
retired
and
adventurer.
hit this guy with my nightmare croak. Let's see. Nope. Miss again. Well, that's my turn.
Every once in a while, Mavathor's got to have one bad round, you know?
Yeah. He carries us so much.
He does.
Hasn't happened in a while. I haven't seen Mavathor miss everything in a while. Let's see. Oh yeah, bearded devil. Glaive and a beard. 18 to hit Sylvie. You take 7 more slashing, and con save, please.
It was bound to happen eventually.
This wound is especially painful. You feel a sting, and as the jagged edge of the glaive carves through you, it begins to just pump blood out of the wound. This infernal wound, they can be stopped with successful DC 12 medicine checks.
Okay.
But at the start of your turn, you'll take bleeding damage until it is staunched.
Okay.
Another glaive and beard attack both miss you, Sylvie, and you take a 5 bleeding damage, and it is now your turn.
I'm gonna try that medicine check.
Okay, yeah. There you go. You staunch the bleeding before it gets too out of hand.
I'm gonna use my greater healing potion.
Okay.
How many is that?
Greater is the maximum one, right? 4d8 plus 8.
Awesome.
24 total.
It'll be my turn.
Lep.
All right. Lep is going to run down here, run up to Smiler, and cast. Lesser Restoration on him. So that poison effect is gone.
Oh, well, it was silvery barbed, so it missed, and he doesn't have that.
Oh, it was.
I just put that on there to
I-
remind myself he had advantage, so...
I am.
You can
All
do...
right, then.
Yeah, you can make another choice if you'd like.
Sorry.
No, it's all good.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Yeah,
Me too.
it's all
okay.
It's all good. yeah.
Okay. Then. Fuck it. Okay. He's gonna, just to be on the safe side, he'll just do this, and he'll spend all 8d6 on himself. Or 96, I guess.
Nice. Treat yourself.
Ooh,
So he
nice.
gets 26, 28 on health back. And then, just to be on the safer side of things, he's also going to wild shape.
Ooh.
Oh,
What are you going to do? What are you going to shift into?
Well, I can turn into a flying creature, so I think there's something called like a hawk, or like a giant hawk, or a hippogriff, whatever they're called.
What's the CR rating of flying creature you can turn into?
Maximum of 1.
Okay. Let's
I
see.
just had a, I'm pretty sure it's called a hippogriff. I'm pretty sure they're 1 CR.
They had like a DM Dungeon Masters sale or whatever last week or something like that I saw, and I bought like 4 monster manuals, like 700 new monsters.
nice.
I'll have to explore some of those, but I have some new devils and demons in there. Hippogriff?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that should be CR1, right?
Yeah, I checked. It's a CR1.
Yeah, it can fly, it can, it's
Yeah.
good.
Okay, I do have that. It just doesn't have a token, so we'll do... You can just use your token for now. We'll pop some
Okay.
wings on you.
Hippogriff is a monstrosity, not a beast.
Ah,
Oh,
that's true.
okay.
Yeah.
okay. Let me actually look at the list then. I'm sorry.
One of the new monsters I do have is a Hippogriff Alpha. Uh-oh. I bet these got some opinions about female hippogriffs.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. I thought I didn't realize it was a monstrosity. That's my bad.
No, it's okay. Let's see.
A giant eagle is a large beast.
Okay, cool.
CR1.
Eagle.
Can I do that?
Yeah, for sure. Giant eagle.
Okay, great. Just do it. Big fucking giant eagle.
Your fly speed is 80.
Okay.
You have a multi-attack of beak and talon.
Cool. But yeah, that's just.
Do you just transform and then like stay there, or do you fly?
Well, he already moved, so I don't think he would be. He would still be using his same movement speed.
I guess when you transform,
I mean, it's an action.
You'd
so I
have-
wasn't gonna.
you'd have 50 more feet, probably. You could fly,
I mean,
but it's up to you. I was just wondering.
I mean, if you're okay with it, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
fine.
make him
It's
fly
fine.
Like
You would
10,
take. You would
15
just.
feet in the air or something.
Yeah, you would just take an opportunity attack from one of these devils.
Okay. Yeah.
which misses horribly. And you go what? 20, 30?
30.
Okay, I keep track. Bearded Devil does a glaive and a beard against Smiler, which both miss. And another couple. Oh, you know what? I should actually make a... Smiler's taking some hits, and he just took another one. Another 2. I'm going to make a couple con saves to see if he manages to keep his terrain going. But first, let me add this damage and make con saves for his effects. Okay, several con saves for Smiler the Defiler. He becomes poisoned, but maintains concentration on his terrain. Okay. And, this, Horned Devil swoops down here. Well, it hurls a ball of flame at you, Krayley, first. This Horned Devil, it'll hurl a ball of flame. 26 to hit, you take 11 fire. If you have fire resistance, have that. And then it'll flap this way, and it'll make a strike against you, Mavathor, with its pitchfork. 17 to hit, which is not going to be good enough. This one will also throw a ball of fire at you, Krayley. Natural 20, you take 31 fire damage. Halved to 15 if you have any form of fire resistance. I can't remember if you do at this point or not. And then he will make a strike -10. I don't even think he can hit you with a -10 unless he nat 20s. But he rolls a 29 and misses Mavathor for a 19. And Bearded Devil will glaive and beard and both miss. And oops, that's too much. And both those guys get frozen in place. And Krayley, you're up.
Okay. I will send 2 arrows at number 3 at disadvantage. What I would like to do. Okay, it's the first one. Ugh, that's the second one. So 13 and a 17.
Yeah, you go and fire. He's kind of flapping his wings there. The power of the force behind his wing flaps just kind of dislodge the course of your arrows as you kind of stick your bow up, and they just kind of like knock them down.
I would like to use a bonus action to curve one of those arrows towards number 2.
Oh, sure.
So I re-roll the attack for that.
That'll hit for sure. As your second arrow kind of gets pushed down by the force of the devil's wings, a little spark jolts through the arrow, and it goes and zings around the corner, sticking into the other devil beside Mavathor over there. What's that? 13, 21 total.
Yep.
All right. And glaive and beard for Sylvie, which both miss. And Smiler makes a couple of attacks. And he drives his blade a couple more times into one of these bearded devils and brings them to the ground. 2 more against you, Sylvie, a glaive and a beard. Both missing. Disadvantage is powerful. Mavathor.
Let's see if my shadows can't finish this one off.
Shadows.
Yep. It's that one's bloodied for sure, but it also only needs to take 5 more points of strength damage.
Alright, so let's see. 20 something and 18 plus 3 to hit.
13 plus 5. Yeah, both of those hit.
Okay. So he takes 19 points of necrotic damage and 6 points of strength damage.
There you go.
Nice.
Let's go.
The veins in the devil all begin to sort of turn black, and his glowing embers in his eyes kind of snuff out, and he begins to kind of shrivel away into a little pile of bones and dust. And anything else, Mavathor? I don't want to skip over you.
Yeah, spiritual weapon attack against this one. No. And Nightmare Crook.
That'll hit.
18 hit.
Yep, that's good.
Or 20 points of damage.
Nice. We probably should have resolved this at some point, but kind of reminds me, because I had, you got the sword off of Harlman at Harlman's Hill, but I never told you what it does, and it was never identified. And
Yeah. Admittedly, it's a little hard to wield with it being, 8 feet long?
yeah, it is quite large.
I don't think any of us are like Sephiroth or something like that.
Let me see if I still have.
I can cast enlarge and reduce on it, but that might not last very long.
Shoot. I guess it disappeared. I had rolled Oh, no, I do have it still. Okay, cool. Let me just move this. Okay. Just in case it ever... Because I had made an item for it, and I just didn't want to forget.
Yeah.
Because I thought it might come in...
Fair. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Bearded Devil makes a glaive and a beard at you, Sylvie. Yeah, the one directly above you. One of them does hit, make a con save for 11 slashing damage.
It's rough.
11 slashing damage, and you will take bleed as another infernal wound is opened on you.
But the devil, I'm like, God, man, I just healed that.
And 2 more attacks. Both missing. And D10 of bleed damage, 8 bleed damage, and Sylvie, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I had to do math.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try another medicine check.
Yep, there you go. You cure your wound.
Okay, and then I'm going to use Fang my offhand to try and hit this devil in front of me again.
which does miss.
Oh yeah, that's okay. That'll be my turn.
Lep, 30 feet in the air as you fly like an eagle. What do you look like as you're transformed into an eagle?
I mean, you see a big eagle, but it's like
Standard American
not
bald, or is it like Feywild style?
I have no idea what actual eagles or birds look like in general.
Okay.
It looks like a normal eagle, except the color scheme is completely off.
Ah,
It's
gotcha.
like it is like
Technicolor eagle.
it's like a rainbow. Is the
Yeah,
best way to describe
yeah.
it.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just full of color.
Nice.
It's weird. So he has 80 feet of flight. Is it possible to? Because he can't speak, but can he like motion his head to sort of like non-verbally say something?
You can try.
Okay, I think
You can communicate, messages non-verbally. It'll be like essentially like an insight check for whoever you're trying to communicate the message to. You know what I mean?
okay, because I think Lep is gonna fly down 20 feet to get close to the Smiler, and sort of like move the beak up and try to like motion Vin like get on his back.
Ah, okay.
Well, I guess fly down the full 30 feet.
Yes. Where's Smiley?
Try and get him out of harm's way,
I think he will, Insight is wisdom, right? It's not intelligence? Yeah. Make a performance check, I guess.
Performance check? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds right. Okay. You swoop down, and as you do so, you let out a piercing giant eagle screech, and as you swoop down past Smiler, he grabs onto a clump of feathers around your on the back of your neck and swings up onto your back between your wings.
Okay. Now, would you consider that an action?
No, I would consider that maybe just movement.
Okay, then I would like to multi-attack this bearded devil.
Yeah, go ahead and roll 1d20 plus 5 twice.
Okay.
$11. 10. As you swoop past one of the devils, you try and swipe with your talons and peck it with your beak, but the weight of Smiler on your back kind of throws you off a little bit, and you just kind of blow past them.
Okay, and that was
Right, it's okay.
so far like 40 feet of movement, right?
30 feet
He
down.
went down 30, went by 10.
Yeah. 40 more.
Okay, then he just goes up in the air 40 feet,
Okay.
just to be as safe as possible. And that's his turn.
You'll just get one. Opportunity attack as you fly, but it misses you, and the two of you.
You are using the new AC, right?
It was a terrible roll.
Oh, okay.
A 7 and an 8. Yeah, they both miss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It misses everything. It doesn't matter. I don't even think that would hit Twig.
Yeah, no.
That devil steps over Smiler's bike and makes a glaive and a beard attack. Both missing. And the one to the right of you, Sylvie, does the same. As you are now sort of fully converged by these devils all around you. Both of their attacks miss. the remaining horned devil will make a fork attack against you, Krayley. 29 to hit for 15 piercing damage as it stabs you with its fork. Takes its rod in both of its hands and just jams the 3 prongs into your leg, and then it swipes its tail around. 22 to hit for 10 piercing damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Absolutely.
22 hits you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. My AC is actually pretty low.
As this tail swipes through you, you feel a burning sensation, and the gash is much wider than you would think that this little pointed tail at the end of the devil's body could make. But blood starts pumping out of a gash in your leg, and you will take bleeding damage at the start of your turn until you make a DC 12 medicine check. Okay. That guy's gone. And that guy's gone. Confused little fellows over here. And these guys have really been having a rough go, too. I believe they're running away now. Let me make their con saves or wisdom saves. And they're both so confused, so they keep running.
Nice.
Krayley, you're up.
Okay, I will do that medicine check at the start of my turn.
Fail. Oh, yeah, right. You take 7 bleeding damage. And you are still the victim of an infernal wound.
Okay. For my action, instead of releasing some arrows, I'm going to pull out the rope of entanglement and try to grab the one end and just kind of launch it while holding on to it at that devil in front of me.
Nice.
Let me bring that back up here.
Let me pull that up real quick.
Yep, I'll use the command word suffocare, and then they make a DC 15 dexterity save.
Ha ha ha.
Ooh.
Which they roll an 18 on.
Oh, okay. And then for my bonus action, I would like to second wind, so it's just a 1d10 plus 8. I'm gonna do that here, if I can get that out of the way. So I'll recover 16 health points, and that's my turn.
You pull out the lasso or the rope of entanglement after trying to staunch your bleeding wound, and you kind of rope and lasso it out towards the devil, which kind of goes around him, and you try and pull him taut, and the devil just kind of chuckles as the rope kind of constrains around him, and then a bearded devil will make a glaive and a beard. 17 is your AC, right? But your displacer cloak, it just gives you advantage. It just gives them disadvantage, right? Which they kind of already have.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 4 piercing damage. Make a con save for me from a beard attack. Very nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, natural.
Good job.
Smiler now from the back of an eagle will Cast Suggestion on the Horn Devil and try and get him to drop his pitchfork. DC 15 Wisdom save, which he rolls a 19 on, and the devil starts to laugh even louder. Bearded Devil makes 2 attacks against you, Sylvie, both missing, and Mavthor, you're up.
Alright. Start with my shadows here. Over here, and 2 attacks.
The second one hits. 15. I guess with a bless. Roll your d4 for the bless.
It's 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Alright. So he takes 11 points of necrotic, and his strength score is reduced by 3.
Ooh. What was it? 17? 11? 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then, as his bonus action, he'll spiritual weapon attack.
Uh, 20's good. Yeah, 20's good.
Let me check something real quick. And he will, in addition to his normal damage, he'll also divine smite through his spiritual weapon.
Ouchie.
So it does 7 force damage, and since it's a fiend, it gets an additional d8. So, does 21 points of damage.
Nice.
And then as this action, he'll move down and try and staunch the wounds on Krayley.
Yep. DC 12. There you go. You are no
Go.
longer infernally wounded.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And that'll be the end of his turn.
Glaive and Beard both miss you, Sylvie. Glaive and Beard. Beard hits you for 21. Make a con save. You take 9 piercing damage. There you go. You are not poisoned, and it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use this,
Getting whittled down there.
we're gonna use this, potion of greater invisibility that I've had for, like, ever.
Nice. I like to see you
And I'm
guys
gonna
pulling out your tricks.
Fly out of here.
You down a
gonna-
vial of clear liquids, and you take to the air.
I think I would have to dash to get here, right? Because it's up higher.
You know, it's, I think you're okay. I just don't like doing geometry when I'm playing D&D. You know,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna use Shadow Strike on the demon that I've been trying to hit for the past, like, 20 minutes. Whoop! I didn't mean to hit that twice.
Which one? Oh, this one that was kind of above you.
Yeah.
15 does hit. Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
And I guess because you're invisible, you get sneak attack as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you do not even lose invisibility, so you're just for 10 rounds. Yeah, I think anything
Yeah. Greater invisibility.
until the spell ends. Yeah, so you're just invisible till the spell ends. So you can take actions, fly around, undo the devil's belts and drop their pants down, whatever,
Yeah, might be a good idea later on.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Just stay away from the the alpha hippogriff. Lep.
Yes. He just magically seeing Sylvie disappear. He's like, okay, and it's gonna fly over to this guy, and with Smiley on his back, it's just going to multi-attack.
Okay, sure. 1d20 plus 5. I would give you the token, but I don't know. For some reason, the basic monsters aren't in the compendium. Everything else is.
19 and 15.
19 will hit. 2d6 plus 3.
Okay. 7.
7.
I think correct math.
Yep. Whoops. Okay. Anything else? What's a giant equals HP? 26?
26.
Okay.
Yeah, 26 HP, 13 AC.
Not having any targets to attack. Down here, these bearded devils have to make new choices for their lives. Okay, I think in this circumstance, these devils are starting to become enraged, and this one is going to try and summon a companion, which he fails and can no longer do that. It is once a day, so let me just mark that somehow. Okay. And this horn devil up here, it sort of has your rope over its body, although he's still not currently restrained. He's going to... what's your AC, Crayley?
14.
14. He rolls a 15 and has a -1 because he's lost a bit of strength, so 14 matches your AC. He sort of grabs onto the rope and pulls you onto the end of his pitchfork there for 10 piercing damage. His tail attack misses you, and these confused guys... Oh, I think they can take free actions. Wait, no, those are D10s. My bad. Paralyzed and running. Let me make con saves, wisdom saves for them real quick. And one of them finally is no longer confused.
Oh.
Crayley, you're up.
Okay. As he kind of pulls me in on the rope, I'm gonna kind of rewrap my arm around it and activate it again through Silphook Care and see if it succeeds.
Dex, he rolls a 19.
Succeeds. And then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oops, ignore that. Click that. -5.
You guys can hear these bearded devils down here in the between the canyon walls, chanting an infernal, and in a little flash of fire and brimstone, let's see, it appears beside them. Okay, another bearded devil appears. And he can only do that once. Let me roll this guy. And Smiler will hop down off your back with his sword kind of turned around as he drops down through the air. His now kind of white silvery hair and his white cloak flapping out behind him. He drops down on the back of that bearded devil and hits him twice. Kind of drags his blade down, opening his own big wound in that guy for 24 total damage. This guy will try and summon another bearded devil, and manages to do so. Let me pop him in there. And Mavathor.
Alright. Let's see what my shadows can do.
Both hit.
So it takes 14 points of necrotic, and the strength score is reduced by 3. Yeah, I'll go ahead and spiritual weapon attack. Oops, wrong thing.
Your last one was also 3, right? 16.
Yeah.
Okay. Spiritual weapon will hit.
And yeah, why not? He'll divine smite again.
Nice.
So 21 points of damage.
Bloodied and weakened by you. 23... 23 or 21? 21.
21.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, he'll swing and miss. And that's the end of this turn.
Another bearded devil tries to conjure a companion and fails.
They're so desperate over there.
They really are.
Another
They wish
one successfully summons a companion. And Sylvie.
Okay. Gonna cast Shatter at level 3. And I'm gonna cast it at this. Oh wait, no, sorry. This area.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7 con saves.
Sneak attack doesn't count.
That'd be cool though.
It would.
You'll have to.
I rolled so low too.
You'll have to incorporate into some of your developing selfish nature, finding an item that adds sneak attack through your magical spells.
Smart.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 con saves. Pass, pass, fail, 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 pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How much damage was it? 10, 16 total?
It was 6.
Oh, minus
7.
the sneak. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. 7 total.
Yeah, no, you're good.
That seems so low for 3rd level cast.
Because I got a 1, a 3, and a 2.
Oh, that's very unfortunate.
That's
7.
so sad.
All right. 3 minus 7s. I mean, total, it's good damage. 3 minus 7s and 3 minus 3s, right? Because it's halved.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. It's a lot of work for minus 3 damage. Okay. Sorry, I didn't. Sorry.
You're good. I feel that.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain because I'm disappointed. I'm like, man, that should hurt more, you know. Yeah.
Okay, so if I drink a mystery potion, will I lose the effects of a greater invisibility?
I'm going to say no. You can be under the effects of more than one potion.
All right, we're gonna take a mystery potion.
Okie dokie. Why don't you go ahead and roll a d20 for me?
Me.
Is it? How many of those do you have left?
After this one, I will have 4 left.
Okay.
Okay.
Natural 20. Populating. Sorry, hold on.
Good.
This is like one of my favorite things now. I will be giving out random magical potions for eternity.
It's the best.
Alpha Hippogriff. The only thing that makes sense. That's what Sylvie turns into for some.
Okay, this is going to be kind of strange. And it's something we might have to resolve after combat. But Sylvie, you... and I'll just kind of explain. I'll kind of narrate, I guess, what you're feeling, so you can maybe think about it for a little bit. And but essentially, you chug this potion, and there's a rush of, I don't know if knowledge is the right word, but perhaps understanding that rushes through your body, and it's an understanding beyond your physical limitations. It's an understanding that taps into the insights of the mysteries of the universe. You're going to experience some sort of profound revelation. Essentially, you're going to be able to think of a question you want answered, and I'll answer it for you. But this understanding is so powerful. Well, maybe there might be some consequence to it after, but for the time being, you've tapped into the mysteries of the universe, and you can gain some insight on the mysteries of the universe. We can resolve that after the combat is over.
Right.
Because it's a bigger thing than in the moment.
Combat.
I just gotta... That's what the...
Guys, we gotta stop it.
So think about that while we continue here. Chugged a magical mystery potion. Anything else? It's a bonus action.
I think we're fine with that.
Okay. Lep. Oh, do I keep
And you
losing?
just disconnected.
Gotcha. We'll just move on for now. Bearded devil stuff. You with us, Xander?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank the God. That was a like minute and I didn't hear a thing.
Oh, bummer.
Oh.
Well, it's your turn. Go ahead, take your turn.
Okay. Lep is just gonna multi-attack the demon.
1d20 plus 5.
Bro, I am so sorry.
No, it's all good. Your second attack will hit.
9 and 20, something.
Yeah, 2d6 plus 3 damage. Ten total.
Oh no, not again.
All right. The eagles roar. You claw into the horned devil. All right. Now these guys that have conjured will begin to scale up the wall. I'm just gonna move the motorcycle or the infernal machine out of the way for now. But they will make some strength checks while they do it. So this guy begins to sort of climb up to the ledge to the precipice there. Horned devil will try to drive his fork into Ukraili and then whip it out with his tail. 20 minus 3 is 17, so his tail attack hits you for 13 piercing damage. Why don't you go ahead and roll a con save for me? DC 17. Very nice. 13 piercing.
Cool.
I gotta remember to reset the turn order when it's Krayley's turn for these new devils. Where's this guy? Oh, he's blocked by the turn order. Okay. 1, 2. I guess he'll go to his buddy and slap him out of it. Hey, we got devils to summon. And that guy's no longer confused. And they will start to make their way 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Dashing. Reset the turn order. And Krayley, you're up.
I'm gonna try the rope of entanglement again. So DC 15 dexterity.
Oh, yeah. 22.
Okay. Double check one thing here. Rules on that. I will use my bonus action to drink my potion of greater healing as well.
48 plus 8.
Okay.
33?
Sounds good.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
Nice. 5, 10. Alright, this guy tries to climb. And doesn't get very far. And this guy tries to climb. And he manages to scale to the top. And Smiler will do a couple short sword attacks. And Mavithor, you're up again.
Alright. Start off with the shadows. 2 attacks. 21, actually 26 and 21.
Yeah, both good. Yep.
Okay, 18 necrotic, and the strength score is reduced by 4.
Oof.
And seeing that things are coming towards him, he'll go ahead and drop concentration on Bless. And then switch over to constant casting Spirit Guardians at 4th level.
4th level. That's a 15-foot radius, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll change that color because it's hard to see. So I guess you want to roll the damage for that as well?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and 15. So the Horn Devil and Barb Devil need to make saves.
It's wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both
DC.
fail.
Yeah. So I'll take 15 points of radiant damage.
I don't think either one of these have vulnerability to radiant. Yeah, neither one. 15, okay.
And then as his bonus action, he'll go ahead and spiritual weapon attack. 26 to hit.
Ooh. Yep.
So he takes 8 force damage,
8
and I'll be
force.
done my turn.
Your sort of translucent rod of Asmodeus, it takes a big swing at the creature, just sort of concaving its skull there, as its like forehead caves in, its wings just go limp, and it falls kind of precariously on the edge of the little cliffside there, and the weight of its big leathery wing kind of pulls it, and it tumbles down below to the floor of the canyon. And some climbers. I'm just gonna move these guys for now. Some climbers are coming at you. 1, 2. Both of them sort of getting halfway up the ledge there. Where can I put this guy? Over here, I guess. And, climber, 5, 10, 15, 20. Strength. This guy makes him way up to the top of the ledge. And this guy makes his way up to the top of the ledge. Unbeknownst to them, an invisible demon bat hovers above their heads. And it's your turn, Sylvie.
Okay. I'm going to swoop down.
They also entered my.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wisdom. 1, 2, 3, 4 wisdom saves. What is your DC right now?
16.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. A couple of these guys have taken damage. 2 pass, 2 fail. 15. It's still half, right, for spiritual guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. -7. -7. All right. Sylvie, go ahead. Change that color one more time, because I cannot see it.
Gonna attack the guy in front of me. I'm gonna swoop down and use dagger and then fang in my offhand.
Nice. You can roll that first attack at advantage because you're invisible, so you can roll it again if you want, just in case.
Oh, okay.
Yep. You are an advantage machine right now. Sorry, which guy were you going for?
The one in front of me, right here.
Okay, cool. Okay, both of those definitely hit. That natural 20 is a total of 19, 24, 29 damage. And that will be enough to slit that guy's throat, who goes tumbling off the edge. And you can turn around and get the other guy with your second dagger attack. You only get sneak attack once per round no matter what, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you stab the other guy on the other side of you for 9. Or do you want to do the one above to the right?
The one behind me.
Okay, yep. He takes 9 piercing from your dagger. Greater invisibility. Is anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I think they'll do it.
Okay. Climber. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can only really get to the bottom. Strength check. He gets up. Strength 5, 10, and he'll go for a glaive attack against your Shadow Mavthor. 14 to hit for 13 slashing damage on that one right there in front of him.
You say 14 to hit?
14 to hit, yeah.
Oh.
On the
Sorry,
shadow.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Okay. I think that one's gone. And this guy gets to the edge here. And Lep, are you back? Xander?
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Okay,
here.
cool.
Sorry, just a lot of weird issues with
Yeah,
my connection.
no worries. It's all good.
Since he's an eagle, would you say he could like make a check to like pick one of these guys up?
Let me see. Giant Eagle's strength is 16 plus 3. Yeah, go for it. Make an athletics check.
Okay. It's plus 3, so.
I would say I'll call it a DC 15.
Okay. Athletics, you said?
Yep.
Okay,
well, I guess yeah. Roll a D20 plus 3.
Okay.
Yep.
17.
You swoop down and clench your talons into one of these bearded devils, and you can fly them up as high as you like, or that your flying speed will currently allow, which is 80 feet.
Yeah, if he can go 80 feet in the air, make sure that he's above the actual like fall ground. Like,
yeah,
here.
so there's an extra 20 more feet of falling, yes.
Yeah, and he'll just drop them.
Very nice. Roll 10d6.
Okay.
32 falling damage. The guy, you grab onto his shoulders, you dig in with your talons, and you flap up 80 feet in the air and kind of drift over, and you let him go, and he kind of yells out as he's falling, and his glaive kind of slips out of his hand and kind of tumbles down, and you know, you ever do that thing where you're a kid where you have like something and you throw it up and it like sticks in the lawn? Well, that happens with his glaive with the pointed side out, and he kind of falls and it impales him, and
Oh.
and that guy perishes.
Yeah, that's his turn.
I don't know. I know Mavthor probably knows this, but the part of the blood war that's really scary for the devils is that if devils die like anywhere else, they're fine, but if they die while they're in Avernus, that's it for them. Like, they're gone. Whatever soul they were, they don't come back. You know, if they die like on the material plane, they can kind of crawl out of the material, or they can crawl out of the river Styx kind of, and you know, start working their way back up the ranks of the devil hierarchy. But these devils you guys are just kind of sending into oblivion. And,
Ooh.
One could look at that as a good thing.
no, it is. But I think like, it becomes a morale thing after a certain amount of them die, maybe. But
That's true.
let's see. Anything else left?
No, he's just scarred for life.
Scarred for life. Where is this guy? Where is he? Oh yeah, he's way back there still. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60 feet dash. And, 60 feet dash. And Krayley, you're up.
Would you say my rope of entanglement kind of fell down with that other devil, or would you say I held on to it? You know, kind of describe it.
Well, I
I know,
mean,
right?
he's dead now, so it's kind of like loose, around his body.
Okay, but he kind of fell down the cliffside, so I
Oh, yeah, he would have tumbled out of it, so it's just kind of a
Okay.
loose little lasso kind of hanging in your paws there.
in my hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna turn to the bearded devil right here and attempt the same thing. So DC 15 dexterity and pronounce Sufocaire.
17. I'm so sorry.
I'm sticking with this plan.
Yeah.
Will work.
Mavathor sees him doing this and he's thinking, why in the hell did I enhance his weapon?
My infernal powers are going to waste.
That's my turn.
Let's see. Strength check here. This guy gets up the cliffside, and he will come around and glaive attack the shadow. 23 to hit for 9 slashing on your final shadow there, Mavathor. And at the start of this guy's turn, he takes spiritual guardians damage, right?
Mm-hmm. It's currently 15.
15. Wisdom save for a 5 and takes the full 15. And then he will make 2 attacks against you. Krayley, a 14 to hit for 10 slashing.
Yep.
And con save for me.
Mhm.
And 9 for his beard attack, which misses. And Smiler, he's kind of probably more like, well, he had to hop off the devil when it died, so where would he land? Over here, I guess. I can't remember. Oh yeah, he's poisoned. He will turn his attention to these devils now that are climbing up the cliffside with you guys. 2 devil attacks for a total of 21 damage. He drives his short sword quickly once into the abdomen of one of the devils and then draws it out and kind of does a quick up slash, and he knocks this guy out of commission. Mavathor, do your work.
Alright, let's see what my...
Or Asmodeus' work, I guess, but...
Yeah. Current damage of Spirit Guardians is 14. Yeah. He will take the disengage action and fly over here. Let's see, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So all of these Spirit Devils are subjected to his Spirit Guardians.
4 wisdom saves. Half and half, half and half. 14. All right. They're this one's consumed by the energy of your spell. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's consumed by the energy of your spell, and this guy takes 7, and this guy takes 7.
And then since it's been a long rest, yeah, he'll as a bonus action activate his special Nightmare Crook ability to summon 1d6 shadows. Oh. Fuck.
So I'm going to make a ruling in this circumstance, and we'll say that you can only have a maximum of 6.
That's fair.
That's
yeah,
the power.
I was
It's the power of the crook. It's the power of the crook. 6 max. So you max out.
Alright. Just kind of haphazardly slap these down. Yeah, and they'll swarm. Use the devils. So 2 attacks against this one. Where is it? There's
All right.
that'd be 14 and 26 to hit.
Shadows tear that gentleman to shreds.
Alright, and let's say 3 attacks against this one. 2 crits.
Oh, sorry, which one was that?
This one right here.
Okay. These devils, as your shadows tear them apart, scream in horrific agony as they will be disappearing from existence. Who knows how many times they've crawled out of the river Styx at a new chance of climbing the ranks for power. Their final breath is used to scream into the void.
Yeah. And last shadow attack against this one. 11.
11 will miss that guy.
Yeah. Alright. And that's the end of his turn.
All right. Some dead devils. Just get the trash out of the way here because it kind of bothers me.
The trash.
Devils.
Taking out the trash.
Thor saw them summoning friends, and he's like, 2 can play at this game.
Well, I know that sometimes I can be a little like immersion breaking when I move enemies out of the way, but it just the clutter kind of gets to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
This guy cannot see Sylvie, so he will make 2 attacks with his beard and his glaive against one of your shadows there, Mavathor, after he takes some divine damage. A full 14 of it. Glaive attack against Shadow, 16 to hit for 6 slashing, and Beard, 24 to hit for 10 slashing. So 16 total. 16 total. He gets that one. Sylvie, do your worst.
We're gonna go with our OG plan. Dagger +1 and Fang in offhand.
Alrighty. Make sure to roll with advantage. Yeah, there you go.
Nice.
20 total. This guy, you end his devilish existence, and the other one you slash for 3 piercing. Okay.
Be my turn.
The one that you just poked for 3 there, he finishes his climb, takes some divine damage, full 14. And he will make a glaive attack at you, Krayley. 22 to hit for 6 slashing. Make a con save for me, please.
Yep.
And you take an infernal wound. You are bleeding. Beard attack as well. Misses. And
I cast Slippery Barbs.
on the first one?
Oh.
On the one that made him bleed out.
Yeah, you can. I'll re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. It's okay. Still 23 to hit on the silvery barbs.
Ah.
But you can give advantage to somebody, right? Still?
Yeah, I'll give it to Krayley.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
It is
You're welcome.
7 slashing, and you're still... Well, I guess you can re-roll the con save since I rolled a new attack. Go for it. That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, save.
Power team.
Okay, Lep.
Yes, okay. Seeing that whatever the wind spirit over here is doing his job, I think he'll just... So this is technically like 15 feet away from him, but since he's like 80 feet, I don't know geometry. I don't want to calculate that. Can he reach the devil? Because it's diagonal, so I don't.
Oh, yeah, you can reach the devil. You can reach the devil.
Okay, great. This giant rainbow hawk gets over here and is going to multi-attack.
Hit.
Ooh. Oof.
And a hit. So 2d6 plus 3 and a 1d6 plus 3.
Oh, okay. 2d6 plus 3 and then 1d6 plus 3?
Yep. The claw and the beak do different damage.
But the... okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm just tired. 4, 7, 2, 5, 7 plus 5. That's math.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 total. Yeah. Okay.
And that's his turn.
All right. One of these bearded devils whistles at his buddy. These two that have been confused for this combat. And he starts to climb up into one of your infernal machines.
Ooh.
Oh no.
And he fires the engine up. It begins to kind of rumble. The rear wheels kind of spin. And his buddy goes back the other way and sort of hops on the side. And Krayley.
Do we all kind of see this?
You can hear the thing fire up.
Gotcha.
Let's see what we have here. Krayley. That's gonna put him in danger.
Blow it up.
Krayley is going to, because I'm lawful evil right now. Krayley is going to use Thunder Step. To Thunder Step to them.
Ooh.
How far can Thunderstep go? 80? 90? 100?
90?
Wow.
90, I think. Yeah,
Damn.
90 feet. Yeah.
That's crazy.
But
I need to find a game that I can be a player in for a little. It's been too long. I gotta go play some D&D. I want a Thunderstep for 90. God damn it! You know. Sorry. Go ahead.
Everybody that was within 10 feet of me has to make a DC 14 con save.
Yeah. What's the damage?
3d10. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, this guy gets blasted off the edge. I think Two Shadows and Mavathor, unfortunately, are going to take con saves.
Yep.
24 thunder damage, Mavathor.
He's going to use his reaction for Gift of the Chromatic Dragon to have that.
Okay, nice. Go for the shadows as well.
Yeah, just a second. Gotta do some quick math. That's
12. Half to 12, right?
Yep.
These two.
Uh, 24 thunder damage for those two shadows.
They have resistance to thunder.
To 12 then.
Okay. Oops.
A little boom and a flash of energy. You appear on the infernal machine over there, Krayley. One of them has sort of climbed into the helm, and another one is kind of going up the side into the position of one of the javelin shooters.
So I teleport to them with that.
Yeah.
And want to attempt to intimidate them. Essentially being like, where do you think you're going? You came here and attacked us. Belle's the one that called us here. And you think you can get away? You're going to have to pay the price. You're going to have to be in front of Belle and suffer for whatever it costs for delaying us. And I'm going to try to intimidate them. I don't know if that will do anything.
You guys, as you're yelling that at them, Krayley, you guys all begin to hear the sound of forge, large hammers sparking off infernal iron weapons on giant anvils. As you hear these slamming sounds, you hear a deep bellowing voice say, "You know, that's a good idea." And you, Krayley, Lep, Sylvie, Mavathor, your shadows, and Smiler are all together teleported. In the blink of an eye, a bright flash of orange and yellow light fills your vision, and suddenly you all find yourselves
Just like to point out that Sylvie is now unconscious.
Oh no.
Are you? How come?
Oh, because of the thunder step, I failed to save.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It was not, I promise it was not intentional. Oh my gosh.
Is Lep still in his rainbow hawk form, or is he back to normal with the teleportation?
I think when this happens, you find yourself back in your normal form.
Cool.
When you guys appear in this forge, you see channels of this bubbling lava winding through the bowels of Belle's forge here, casting sort of this fiery glow over these huge anvils, and chained to this sort of, I don't know, stone well covered in bone carvings, are these giant coal black-skinned, fiery orange-haired fire giants hammering out weapons on their forges under the malignant gaze of a giant pit fiend seated in a flying throne, sort of hovering there above you all. Above the skull carved well is a sort of translucent orb in the air, hovering kind of above it, in the center of all the fire giants. And you can kind of see the faint glow of Lulu just sort of like hovering in the orb, sort of limply hanging there. You hear Belle's voice ring out, yes, these devils do need to answer to me. And he nods, and the two devils you can see have appeared on two of the anvils, and the fire giants take their big hammers and they splatter the devils with one hard swing, the blood sort of splurting out and covering the two anvils there. And then they go back to hammering on their weapons, just continuing to smash devil muck around.
Left screams.
You hear Belle say, yes, that is the appropriate sentiment. And we'll take our little mid-session break right here.
Okay.
So we'll take a 5.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Oh.
So I'll be right back, and I'll see you guys in a minute.